Okay, welcome. This is Dis Pontibus, which Google Translate tells me is Latin for push bridges, which I think is what I'm going to be doing a lot in this game, based on the first few seconds of the trailer, pushing a lot of bridges around. It's by Marcos Donatoni, which I think this is his first game on Steam. I think he's done a few like puzzle script games before, maybe some others. I'm not sure if I've played them or not. Just testers, okay. So yeah, all by him. It's a procedurally generated puzzle game, which is interesting because, you know, puzzle games, I guess games in general, but specifically puzzle games, tend to benefit from having a designer, you know, lay out what happens in each level, how the ideas from one puzzle carry over onto the next, and so on. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done here. I did jump in briefly before, just to check that it would record okay, but I didn't do any puzzles. I just walked around a tiny bit on the little starting area. So, new game. I did skip past this before, so size, I'm guessing, is the kind of the general like length of the game, like how many puzzles there are maybe. Variety, no idea. I'm gonna assume that the defaults are pretty good. And it looks like it's an input for a seed, so because it's randomly generated, it'll be randomly generated from a seed, and I could pass this seed on to somebody else and they could play the same game as me. Whatever seed I get, I guess I'll be able to get that later. Anyway, new game. New game? Yep, okay, that was weird. Maybe I just misclicked. They lived in small huts, covering their walls with arcane wisdom and inextricable poetry. Your mission, to collect as much as possible of their work. Okay. So what am I? Some orange blob man with googly eyes that shift from side to side. And glasses? No, that's not glasses. They're not like over his eyes. They're just kind of above his eyes. Strange. There's very clearly some Steven Sausage Roll inspiration here, just from even like the way it has these like bits of ground that are just kind of like offset cubes. Well, not cubes, like you know, rectangular prisms. Bit of grass. Ooh. And something, I guess it's just decoration. 1-1, is that the level? Okay. Okay. First puzzle done. Can I move that one as well? Oh. Ooh. R to reset. Okay. So that tells me something already. That's cool. So I can shift these green ones along. I can see there's a yellow one coming up later. I can't move them into each other. I can move them away from each other, but as soon as they are disconnected, they sync. And it seems like being connected to this grey thing here is also counts as, you know, staying above water, because the other green one did not fall then. Okay, so let's continue. Nothing down there. I can't go that way. Oh, let's play around with the controls a bit. Map. Okay, I see. So I wonder how much of this is procedurally generated. Like, I can see how this would be, the layout of this map. Interestingly, the color changes. Is that just based on how far away it is from my location? Or some kind of like difficulty measurement or something. So I can see how the layout of the world would be generated, but then I am guessing also the puzzles between them are also generated, but then how does it decide what a good progression of puzzles would be? Like, clearly that one there is on its own, although I don't know what that thing is. I guess I'll find out in a second. But then does this one over here build on something I learned from that puzzle? Maybe. There's clearly lots of interesting things going on here. Let's just go and explore it properly. Although, what does grid do? Oh, okay. Well, I already can like tell there's each of these is 3 by 3. So yellow with a circle on it. Ah, okay. So this rotates around the circle. Easy enough. Maybe these first few are always exactly the same because it's just sort of teaching you how each shape behaves. It still says 1, 1. What does that mean? Did that change anywhere? No? Alright. Whoa. What was that? So, okay. Okay, so it's like a snake that follows me around if but only from the large square. So just stretch that over. Okay, cool. 428. Is that meaningful in some way? Maybe it has something to do with the generation of the puzzle. Okay. So this will spin if I press down here or up here, but then the green will be separated and they'll sync. Okay. So instead, I want to... I mean, what's going to happen if... So if I move that as well, I'll sync. So I need to keep green attached, which will happen if I do that. And then I guess I want to bring this one back round to the front, stretch it over. However, I'm curious about something before I skip on. Is it possible for me to get a shape like in front of the yellow, and what happens when I do that? Not like that. It might not be possible for me to do. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Ah, okay. I just can't spin the yellow. That's fine. Yeah. Those two collide if I try and go down here. Okay, so let's try that again. What was I doing? Let's do that. I don't need the green anymore. Goodbye. And there's our little house. Is this my house? You can barely read this old graffiti. Strain and hunt with my bootless praise than to receive. Okay. Strain and hunt with my bootless praise than to receive. Is that randomly generated as well? 422. Okay, so we've got snake and some normal greens. So I could just... Oh, I can't do that. Let's try and shift these greens around each other with the help of this orange. Although anything I do now with orange is going to get it stuck. Not stuck, sorry. It's going to move away from the shapes and fall. But I can move this one or this one. Let's bring this down to start off with. Oh, but now if I move this one left, they're all going to fall, right? Undo. Ooh, nice animation. That's not good. Start again. I don't have much choice at the start, right? So I could move that right, it would fall. I can move this right, it would fall. Can I move left? No, I just move, of course. Move this one left, it will fall. So I only can deal with this one. I can do that. That feels better. Let's bring this forwards. How far forwards? Let's start bringing this one along. Okay. And that's okay. Guess I go. I was about to say I guess I can make it, but I can't because if I move the orange, these two will fall. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you spend too long trying to get the solution you're expecting, which I was expecting just a straight line. I just didn't even think about, oh, I could just close this gap now. 520. If I remember correctly from the map, yeah, so if I go down, it's a dead end, which will be good. It looks like the objective is probably just to find all of these huts. And their potentially randomly generated poetry. Let's see. Okay. So we've got this big L-shaped piece. And another snake. Oh, of course. However, that's not a bad solution. If I just move it one out and then snake the orange around. There we go. What words of wisdom do we have here? Joy in created, the tough get going. It is like greyhounds. Wow, deep. These are like proverbs of some sort. So, a green that's going to die immediately, because whatever I do with this orange, the tail of the orange will move away from the space it's in, and green will fall. Unless I do this. In which case, I still can't move orange because the green will fall, but I can save the green. Do I want to bring green? Because I can't move the yellow anymore because green's blocking it. And what can I do with the snake other than just move it this way? I can't disconnect from any of the, the ground that's part of the puzzle. What am I not seeing here? Oh, of course, I don't need to move the yellow to save the green. I can just move the green and it'll stick to the yellow. Ah, that feels important. And then what? Oh, then I can maybe get the snake, yeah. Okay. Like that. Bring the yellow. I'm going to bring the orange around here, but if I do it now, it'll fall. So reconnect the green. That was cool. I liked it. These are almost... Oh. These are almost too good to be procedurally generated, so... I am very curious. I don't think the game is really going to tell me anything about how this was generated, so maybe I'll have to look it up afterwards. But yeah, some of these puzzles are very interesting. F1 for help, what does that do? Oh, I see. Yeah, I can remember all that, I'm good. Map, what have I got? Let's go up and see if we can get to this one over here. Wait. That was weird. Why did going to the map reset me? Map. Oh. Ah, okay. You can just teleport. That's convenient, I guess. Handy, okay. So there's only one space to get across here. I need to do it without losing any of these green platforms. I can't move this to the right. I can't move this anywhere. I can't move this. I could move this left. So it's either that left or that right. Or both. Kind of shuffle them around each other. I like that. I think in the previous puzzle I thought that moving, obviously like I'm moving away from the thing I'm attached to, and so it feels like you're going to fall, but obviously you're reattaching to a different platform just to the side. This seems bad. How can I stay attached to this while moving that forward? Is that what I want to do? I can't really, can I? Unless... I quite liked what I had before, where I was doing this. Because I feel like the options have opened up here. Maybe. I can't move that forwards. Can't move that forwards. How can I attach this to this other than where it is right now? Oh. I can't move this away. I was thinking, oh, just slide that underneath, slide the one I'm standing on underneath this long one, and then bring that over, but to do that I'd have to disconnect them. Oh, I want to bring this one down. I think. This is interesting. Maybe I want to lose one of these. There's nothing that says it's necessarily bad. Right? Because then I could do that. That. That's not good. I think I want to bring... Let's reset. How can I shift this to the right? Do I want to shift this to the right? This is tricky already. 628. Oh, it's not tricky. Oh, it is tricky. But this is good. If I ended up with like this but still attached to the bottom, I'd be all set. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, back to all three colours. What's going on over there? You see those platforms? They're like... looks like they're electrified or something. 731. So I can rotate this. And I have a snake. Oh, I was just going to move the snake around, but no, of course not. So somehow I need to extend... Ooh. Like, seemingly... Like, this feels unimportant. Like, obviously it is important, but it feels bad. You're decreasing the distance. Sorry, you're increasing the distance to the next platform. Obviously it serves a purpose. How can I get this green around the other side of something? Don't move that, that's bad. Let's bring the yellow down. I sort of want to reorder the green and the orange, like get the green out in front. How can I do that? Oh, shift that over. Do that. And that. No. Yes. What am I doing? This feels very... Is this how I started? Or have I rotated this? I'm not sure. I think that's how I started. Can I undo through a... I can undo through a restart. That's good. And that is how I started. I just reset the level myself. Amazing. So if I do that, and then that, it's going to fall. So I sort of want to do that, but without moving away from the start, which I can do. I just can't turn around here unless I do this. Interesting. Bring the yellow back. The orange isn't very helpful where it is right now. Maybe I moved it too far. Bring the yellow back. What can I do? I almost need to turn the orange back around again. This is no good. Hmm. Ah. No, I'm back to the starting point. Just jump. Ah. Hmm. Curious. So I just need to be able to get this over here. Okay, so then when I move this green back, I can extend the orange out. The green needs to be to the right of the yellow somehow. How could I have done that? How could I have green one more over? Nope. What was I thinking? How can I have green one more over? This position's bad, because whatever I do, unless I had the orange the other way around, that'd be good. Could I do that? I think I can do that. So I want this, but with the orange. I want this, but with the orange facing that direction. The head of the orange here. Okay. How was I doing that before? Use the green to help. It's going to fall though as soon as I move the green. What did I want? Ooh. Similar to that, but one more that way. Oh, okay. So maybe this is the right way to go, and then I need to turn the orange back around again. On the... How can I do that? I could bring this here. Bring the green up. And then, oh. This is interesting. Bring that back out. I think I can do this now. I don't quite see it. Green. Oh, I'm just going to end up back where I started. Although, in a better position. That's where I started, but now I'm like a couple of spaces out from that. So how can I... use this. I still need to get green around the yellow. So somehow green needs to not fall off while doing that. Whoops. Back to the start. Did I overcomplicate this? No. How could I move green? To the right. I could do it if I had orange there. Ah. This feels better. Yes, and now I can bring orange. Done. I don't quite get what I did there. But do I want to do it again? Maybe not now. Let's go and check out this electric stuff. Or not. Just sparkly platform.